Right. And so when you start to make plans for yourself, I don't care if you're working on a specific task for yourself, start to incorporate yourself into your schedule. Just a little piece to yourself, a little time to yourself. I don't care how long it is for. Yes, your babies, when your babies are napping, that is your alone time. Okay. This is for my single moms, this is for my single dads. Um, if when you are not at the 9 to 5, the drainer of life, when you're not at your drainer of life and you are home and you have time when your children are sleeping, moms and dads, that is your time. Draw your bath, meditate, read. You don't even have to read the Bible, you can read anything, because at this point there's a lot of distractions and a lot of people saying that, hey, the Bible is evil, the Bible put out curses. Yes and no. I believe there's truth in everybody's way of thinking, because everybody is a piece of spirit, and the way we interpret life is always going to be different. This is why we have different perspectives, right? And so I just want y'all to keep that in mind. Okay, we have truce, ceasefires, resolve, and prosperity. So when you have this truce with your spiritual team and with yourself, you will understand that everything that you have been doing thus far has been shaping or molding, or you have done the framework. Now you're working on the inner piece. So this is a puzzle. Okay, all of our lives are a puzzle and we're just putting all the pieces together. Now your puzzle may be missing a couple pieces because there's people that's supposed to come into your life to help you fill in those voids or fill in those gaps. Okay, you may have not met your soul tribe yet, to where you have those extra feelings to where you can feel and make the bigger picture whole. Okay. um and it's not that you're a bad person. In divine timing, people come. Okay. In divine timing, things shift, things change. In divine timing, you have to let this thing grow. It's like you get a piece of beef or you get a piece of chicken, and you say, okay, well, I'm gonna let this chicken marinate because I want it to soak up all them flavors. I want to soak up all that lemonade juice, that orange juice, whatever, that cocktail, whatever you making, whether it's liquor you pouring on your meat. I don't know what y'all do to marinate y'all food. I'm just saying. But you want it to marinate because you want to put it on the barbecue and you want that thing to sizzle. You hear me? So you have been in a phase of marinating, but while you're in your marinating phase, I need you to also be working on I don't want to say the shadow side of yourself, but it is the shadow side of yourself. Your light and your dark has to become one, okay? You have to understand that, yes, in order for you to stand up for yourself, you need your shadow side, because your shadow side is the one that's eerie, is the one that's gonna check a bitch, like, is the one that's gonna, like, hey, listen, we ain't doing that over here. So you have to have both, okay? And your shadow side is actually where your confidence lie, because in darkness you don't see nothing, but you was like, oh, if you make a false move, come on over here, Cletus. So you are aware that you have strength there, okay? So when people um get upset about you being, you're doing sinister things, or you're having your darkness, it's like people that set in their ways. Have your ways about you, but also be aware that it's okay to switch up. You don't have to stay the same. A lot of people get stuck there because they want to stay in their shadow self. No, come out of your shadow self just a little bit, just to feel how the light side feel, right? And there's a constant battle against people that are just straight light. But I'm telling you, I'm not straight light. But I live my life in the light because I want to show you how to conquer your darkness. I want to show you how to integrate your darkness. It's not even conquer, it's just integrating, because you're bringing it forth and you're acknowledging it, and you're acknowledging what your past have done to you to shape and mold you. You are acknowledging it. That, yeah, I have been through trials and tribulations. That's what I call it. I have been through trials and tribulations where people didn't really like me. People lied on me. People slandered me. People lied to the court systems. They lied to doctors, lawyers, I'm hearing prison guards. They lie to everybody. I don't give a fuck. Listen, y'all didn't make me. Y'all can't break me. That's the type of mentality that you must have. Okay, you got to have some tough skin. All right. Whenever you represent yourself and you go out into this world, tough skin is needed. It's not as a form of shunning people away, it's a form of protecting yourself and your children, if you have children, or if you have a spouse. Your spouse, and you have to be like this. If you're not like this, they ain't your spouse. You understand? Chosen, the chosen few and the divine ones, we have to have spouses that match our energy, that totally match us, that we are one, we are in sync with one another, and we know when something ain't right with one another, and we'll call it out and we address it as such. But there's things that when you are dealing with a person that just lingers in their shadow and is always wallowing in a misery, and you're a divine one, they project that over to you. I know you guys have been seeing those little animations to where you see a person full of light going about in the world and was passing by a lot of people with shadow energy, and they project that energy towards this person to the end of their journey or in their path. They were completely dark because they stole and harnessed the light. And I need you to be mindful of what I mean by the light, okay? There's individuals that claim they have the light, but they've been siphoning from the divine ones. You can't claim something that don't belong to you. See, spirit knows where he placed his energy, right? Spirit knows where his children are. Just like Gaia knows where her children is, just like Osiris and Ra and all the gods know where their children are. I don't understand why we go under this false illusion that it's only one God. Everybody prays to a different God, whether it be a Hindu God, Buddhist. Everybody prays to a different God, but God is known by many names in different forms. So out here in every lineage, every cycle of life, every reincarnation, spirit came in a different vessel, in a different teaching, in a different method, in a different way. So this is why we have all these different gods, right? As religion will tell it. You understand? There's only one true ominous energy, yes? So understand this here and now, that the world is changing to where they want to, I'm hearing they want to continue to separate us by our skin color, by our nature, by it's by sex now. Now it's a guys against girls and the girls against guys and moms against daughters and fathers against now it's come to that point because differentiating us from each other by race, culture, and creed has not worked, and we still blend. We still come together. We still have conversations together. We still are open minded. We still are open to the point to where they can't control that aspect. So now they are going into our homes. They're coming against mothers, going against the fathers in the home. There's fathers going against the mothers in homes, and they're tearing apart families. They are purposely doing this. This is a reason. But I feel as though sometimes spirit is trying to separate you from the person that is attacking you. And now hear me out, because a lot of people don't believe in witchcraft and sorcery work, but it has been here from the dawn of time. Okay? When the angels followed Lucifer here to the earth because he fell from the stars, yes? When he followed Lucifer, he fell from the heavens, which is the stars, right? When he fell here, Spirit was like, my children are here, so now we're gonna, like, somebody's messing with my third chakra heavily bad because they don't want me to tell this truth. But this is the truth of what happened when Lucifer and the angels that followed him to this earth, this is what they did. And they hide amongst us. There, we talk about angels, we're talking about spiritual beings, okay? So spiritual beings attach themselves to God's chosen. Here it is. We are in what year are we in? We are in 2024. And throughout centuries and throughout knowledge and throughout basic wording and bookings, right? We have grown to know. Part 3.